How's it? I hope you're all doing well. So I just want to tell you, first of all, that when I was in third year, which is only a few years ago, in secondary school, I achieved, I got a huge result in the junior sub for CSP, which is a political subject. I done very well on it. And here's, because again, this is one of the sheets that we done before the leaving cert, I suppose it's practice. Before the junior cert, sorry, I keep saying leaving cert. Everybody has a right to worship their religion. Everybody has a right to practice their religion under the Irish Constitution, under the rights of the Declaration of Human Rights. And I said that here. I think we had to show me Hole and Leo that. So as you may have now known, Gemma O'Doherty done a stream with Father PJ from Mullerhone, and he opened the church to the people. And I just want to say this to Leo and Simon and the rest of them and all, lifting the wages and everything like that. I have to say that live stream, that priest made more sense than any of the government ministers ever did. And this is something. A country without God is not a country. It's not a country. A country that has forgotten God and its laws is not a country. As simple as that. And Father PJ is totally well. I agree with him on a lot of things he said. That the old tradition, I suppose, is gone, and everybody kind of realises that. But, it's unfortunate that, that the government of this country wants to, I don't know what they want to do, play games, I suppose. But every other country in Europe has the churches open. And now it's not much to ask to have a church open, have few people enter it. But 30 per mass. Not much to ask, have a small church. Again, I would recommend you watching Gemma O'Doherty's video from Father PJ. He makes huge sense of what he says. I can't remember everything he said. But everything he said he made total sense that, this country is not thinking about God. This government's not thinking about God. Because as I said before, and I said this actually a few months ago, and I actually was talking to my friend about it, and he put me up and he said, I actually said it a few months beforehand. And I said, open the churches way beforehand, that the churches should be open. And there should be more people. And I said it's the safest place you could be in the church, you're talking to God, as I said at the time. And Father PJ actually, I don't know, did he hear me say that? Or, again, it's fair play to him for speaking out and saying it straight, because as I said at the time, it's the safest place to be in church, besides your God, in the house of God, if you may use that. It's not to say there's no place safer than the church. And that's something that, the Irish government haven't cared to listen about. Because again, there's no discussion about it. Would you believe there's no discussion? They don't go to the people and say, look, we're going to try and meet you halfway. We're going to have 20 people in this. No discussion. He didn't do discussion on it or anything. They just were like, government says this. No complaints. How dare you question Leo? How dare you question me Hole? And then RT goes on the little party. They go on the little party and nobody, again, RT, he wouldn't, not much of a media, I think the phrase is, the banana media is the best news to cover. The banana, if we watch the bananas, if we watch bananas in the trees, we would probably see more than we would in RT. Love taking the shit out of RT, but anyway. Because again, the government in this country really haven't helped themselves in the last few months. But it's really is a joke. Like, what's the harm in having the churches open if people are social distancing and have mass and there's been paying gone? What's the issue? That's my question. Before that, what's the issue with a few people social distance? Wear a mask. What more do they want and have the windows open the church? What more do they want the government? What more do they want the people to ask of people? So yeah, Father PJ was right. So please, watch Gemma O'Doherty's video. Again, watch it. It's about 30 minutes long, but he makes some clear sense. And I tell you, and I haven't heard many priests, make as much sense as Father PJ has. And OT afraid to put him on. OT determined not to have him on anything. So yeah, take care everybody and bye.